Here we live.
You got a collar like that guy out that commercial. Remember that? In my collar. It's comfortable.
A mess.
It's hot.
Why you put that shirt on just to itself? Oh, that's not right.
Yeah, a lot of headroom on that one.
You gonna have it, huh? This ain't a professional shoot.
Yeah, we trying to get there.
You can't do that with the camera phone.
Lighting.
What? Lighting where? Hello. We're back and we black, all in the same breath.
Hello.
Hello.
Governor.
Okay, so I'm caught up on this one. So, do we move this? Wrong way. Hey.
Do you remember the time
That's not what
when we failed in love?
When we failed it.
Not failed it. That's not a word.
But you want to say
said
something?
failed.
Let us know when you're here. Say hello. We are going live tonight from YouTube and Facebook. Trying to increase our YouTube stuff going on.
What's up, Antoine?
So we know we have a good following on Facebook, but we are trying to increase what's going on. So say hello. Let us know you're here and where you from. And if you're married, you could say you're single, married. It's complicated.
Don't say that.
No, don't say it's complicated.
Mm-mm.
Why?
You have to speak life to your problems and your situation.
But if it's complicated right now.
Life.
What? You
Life.
gonna saying it out like that?
Life. I'm just
all right. Let us know.
With you. So happy to be here with my boo.
This is our first night going live from YouTube. So, look at my battle wound. My husband did this to me. I'm in an abusive relationship. What's that? South Cadillac in the building.
Yes, sir.
Antoine, are you married? I don't know what your situation is. You've been on here forever. I don't even know. All right, let us know who else is on here so we can get the ground rolling. We have been, I didn't post the videos, y'all, but so even video? Okay, so you from New York, and you sing. Okay, Jennifer, we have all types, so we just trying to see what kind of crowd we got going on tonight. Mm-hmm. But we the video. So we've been out for a couple of months. I didn't realize it had been that long. But we had wrestling season.
Been a couple months?
Yes. Oh, my rings all over. You get my rings, babe.
Oh, Antoine said he's been married 14 years.
14 years. So you know the joy. The joy, the pain. Which one is it? I don't know. You know my story and all the things I've been through. No, we had wrestling season, which started in February, I think it was, or no, it started preseason started in November. Started in February.
Christopher.
And then it ended in it ended February 3rd, which is my birthday weekend, with my daughter getting a torn ACL. And so, okay, we're connected here. Right. So my daughter got a torn ACL. So besides trying to get everything situated from her, going from doctor to doctor, and I believe God put us with the right doctor. So she got her surgery on Thursday. And, right, Tanisha, I didn't realize it had been months. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We are live from Facebook and YouTube. So I would love for everyone to subscribe to our channel on YouTube. So if you would go to Black Love United and subscribe, because we do load these on there, but we would like to go live from YouTube more than Facebook because you have more options and more things you can do. Yeah, we've been running. So trying to we got three seniors that are graduating this year. Mm-hmm. So and then we had, it was wrestling season, so that was taking up everything we had. So after that, I thought it was gonna be over after wrestling season was February the 3rd, but then she got injured, and so surgery was just Thursday. My daughter does not do pain well. And so I got a lot of videos of her on anesthesia. And they were quite hilarious. She was singing Bohemian Rhapsody. And
Very interesting.
yes, her dad was laughing at her. He was not, politically correct at all. So it's been crazy, but I can't complain. We made it our business to get up, get out and get something.
Right.
Well, thank you so much. We missed y'all too. I really felt like, gosh. And it's so funny because we would see people in the store. Oh, and Cedric had a friend of his mom died. We were at the funeral. And people like, hey, where y'all been? Right. And it's so funny because you don't realize how many people watch you until like now we were gone. And people were like, hey, where you been? Blah, blah, blah. So it's been pretty funny, I must say.
We appreciate the love. Thank y'all.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my God. Tanisha, did you see those videos of Chanel?
No,
oh my God. They were absolutely hilarious. And I haven't even put half the videos because the doctor, I've never heard of doctor giving you Valium to go home with, but they gave her Valium for like.
So she was high for about 5 days.
So you gave it to her in the morning and afternoon, but she got loopy every time you gave it to her. And she was like, Mama, I'm sorry, Mama. Why God did this to me? It was quite hilarious. So, to say the least, if you don't mind, I want you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Black Love United. But I also would like for you to share this before we get started. You know it was funny. I ain't telling you, Tanisha, you know it was funny because I watched it again today like I ain't never seen it. Yes. And it's so funny because I didn't realize that my phone was still connected to the speaker in the other room. So they was like, Mama. I was like, oh, Lord, nothing. So share this.
They have fun activities for everyone.
For karate.
Yes, in the garage.
So you learn to kick your husband and kick your wife?
Hey, they ain't doing it right. You might have to know that.
If they're not doing what right, honey?
You know, girl.
Lord Hammerson.
The Black Love t-shirts too. If you want to get t-shirts, hit me in the DM.
Hit you in the DM. You don't even check your Facebook.
Well, not my DM, Black Love DM.
You don't even check Black Love DM.
You check that though, honey. That's why I married you. My rib.
He giving more work for me.
Black
so
Love.
Anyway, so we have a friend, this couple that they've been on the show before, and they had a topic the other night that we thought was pretty funny, and it was, is it okay? So if Cedric and I got divorced,
Can you just say the topic?
well, I got no, because it's not right. It's not easy to say.
It's not right.
Sure. So if I break up with Cedric, and I'm over him, I don't want him.
Well, I broke up with you.
Is it okay for him to date my best friend?
Or not just best friend, but a friend.
Okay, best friend, a friend. Is it okay for okay, Tanisha, you want a shirt? We got you. So is it okay for if you were really over the person, like not we broke up but we still want to be together. If you were really over the person, is it okay for them to date one of your friends? Hey Polly, thanks for tuning in. No. Shauna, you said no. Tell me why you say no. Now, you want to state your opinion?
I say no too.
Well, okay, so the couple that they were supposed to be on night, but they got a lot of stuff going on right now. The issue was that
the wife said it's okay.
The wife said if I was done with him, the answer would be yes.
And what she said specifically too is if I broke up with the person and I was done with them, then it doesn't matter.
So in the situation, if I broke up with Cedric and I was done with him, it would be okay for any of my friends to date Cedric.
Right. But if I broke up with you,
then it's not the same.
Right.
But the problem is, if my friend dates my ex-husband, whether I have feelings for them or not, to me, I'm going to start wondering, when did they start liking each other? When did things change? Were they messing around when we were together? Right. But I can't trust this chick anymore either. Because now I'm like, are you scoping my man, that I'm in a current relationship with? Because we have children in a family together. We got divorced, but now you gonna be stepmama? Like,
yes. Auntie stepmama.
My wife and right. But listen, see now, that was my thought, but to hear another couple, her husband said, it wasn't cool. She said yes. I've never heard a woman say that was okay.
Right.
Maybe because they're from Texas. Maybe they do it different in Texas.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Okay, so even if I was done with him, that was still a no-go for me. Well, and I agree. I think it's a no-go. But I want to hear some people or write. And if you want to come on the camera, I will let you. Because sometimes it's hard to type. If you want to join us, ask to join. And I will let you on to tell why you say no, it's not okay. Or it's okay. Whichever way to plead your case. Now, we do have to put a time limit on because last time we had somebody they were talking about.
They talked for 35 minutes.
And so, but the whole thing was, if you really feel like the person is over them, then it shouldn't be a big deal. However, that leads to too many unanswered.
I think it's just, even if you thought it was okay, the situation would still be weird. I don't think you could no longer be friends or good friends anyway at that point, because once you get your new boo and y'all gonna double date, like how's that gonna work? And then especially you say y'all got kids, and then you gonna be because your good friends is like auntie to your kids, so
right? You be like
auntie stepmama, like that's not strange.
You say auntie stepmama?
Auntie stepmama.
So Auntie Tanisha is now Mama Tanisha.
Right.
Oh Lord.
So that's strange.
What you not gonna do? Hey Peaches, we miss you too. So anybody want to come and say why they would think they will not be okay, or to say why it is okay, not okay, and an ex, or brother or sister, none of the above. I could be like, how long has right. But that's what I was saying. I would think that now I'm starting to get second guess everything that has happened in the past. Like, is it fresh? Is it something y'all been kicking when I wasn't here?
Jennifer say even if she dead, that's a 8 to the no.
Right, but see now, people. Okay, I believe we always talk about boundaries are important.
Right.
So, I first of all think that you have to have some boundaries in your friendships, period. Because there's just certain things, like I see too much stuff that females, I'm saying females, but maybe you see males think it's okay to do because we cool. That's like my brother. And I got people that say Cedric like their brother, but there's still lines. There's still, this is the box. Stay in this box. If you come over here, you not hanging at my house. You and my husband ain't watching movies.
Right.
Y'all ain't taking the kids to the fair because I work late.
Anyway, Tanisha say, right, I agree with said. It'll be awkward.
Right.
Lawrence say, what are we talking about tonight? What's up, Lawrence? Congratulations on the championship. Big Ranch.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about, is it okay to date one of your friend's exes?
No.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes. A friend ex.
But you have to explain it, like if they're over it.
There was another couple that we know that they do relationship stuff as well, and they had this topic, and the wife was okay with it. She said, if I broke up with them and I was through with them, then it's okay for a friend to date him or whatever the case may be. The husband was like, absolutely not.
Right.
So we're trying to see what you guys think about that.
No,
so that's what we're talking about. Kayla says that's in violation of the friend code.
Right, but you know what though? Guys don't have the same friend code as girls. I found out that when me and you talked. Remember? Sure. Because
it depends too, because guys have friends, but they're not necessarily friends like that. They're like, he's my friend, but we just really acquaintances.
But girls have that too.
Yeah, but it's different. Like it seems.
If you coming on, I want you to share this to your page so people can jump in the conversation. Jump in, jump out, introduce yourself. You want to get on camera and it's a cheer. I hope you don't know it's what girls are. So if you want to get on camera and say your point, ask to join. We will let you in. There's a time limit though. So
look, Jay say, hey, Andy said, miss y'all, but Lawrence said he had that situation and he went to his friend and asked him if it was okay. So what was the you gotta tell us more. That's a
you need to come on.
Yeah,
you need to join because that is some foolishness.
We need to know what's going. How you gonna say it?
Well, let me tell you why. Because men are ego driven. Women, we're emotional. We gonna say blah 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 blah.
But I'm saying at least he wouldn't ask though.
But as a man, men be like, "Oh, I'm cool. I'm through with that." Depending on what they broke up off. Oh, I'm through with her. You know, we cool. Or I'm through with that trick. Whatever they want to call her. You can have you know, maybe she's better for you than me. But
I still love her.
They're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that. That's what I'm talking. No, they're not gonna talk. They're not gonna say I'm still in love with her. You know, I don't want you to have her because then now I'm looking at you like you want her or how long you been wanting her.
Or you been wanting her
right
since day one.
And females are the same thing. They have this same love. And we're live for the first time tonight on YouTube and Facebook. We want you guys to subscribe to our YouTube channel because we want to have more options with YouTube than with Facebook. So help us get our subscription numbers up. Yeah. So I would love for someone to come on and join us and tell us your point of view because I know y'all typing it, but that's Lorenz said he went to him and asked them.
Kayla says there's a difference between a friend and an acquaintance. With an acquaintance, you have no emotional ties, haven't shared any secrets.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree
that... You share
that...
secrets with acquaintance?
I'm saying a difference between a friend and acquaintance, yes, in definition. But I have people that I've hung with that they're not my friend, but we all rode in the same clique. We had, like, we might... When I was clubbing.
So that means their boyfriend was fair game?
But that's not. That was his girl code. You ain't messing with the dude I mess with. Because then we can't roll in that same circle together. I don't care if I didn't tell you anything. Even if I didn't tell you, if we're in the same group, it might be likely that one of my homegirls done told you, you know, or you hear in conversation, and you just been privy to some information. So, no, you can't date the dude I dated. I don't care.
Okay, that's no girl code. We got some. You don't even tell friends what goes on in the bedroom because you don't want them trying to find out what it's really like.
Now, what do you think about that? Because I've heard that before, but I don't.
Women do tell, though.
Women do tell that. And honestly, men like for you to brag on them to a certain degree.
That junk was like good.
I mean, because if I
don't know why y'all women act like y'all don't be talking and telling stuff.
Right. I'm not acting
I'm
like
saying
that.
was talking about you don't. Girl, stop it. Anyway, Lorenz says, laugh out loud. My man was married at the time and had moved on from that situation and said that it was okay if I take her out. So he was married somebody else.
Yeah, but I'm telling you that could still leave a place of bitterness, though.
Yeah, it could.
Because
but look, you can't be bitter if you don't marry somebody else.
Yes, you can, because I might have wanted to be with her,
but you married somebody else.
Listen, but she might not have wanted me like that. So there's a level like. Well, I wanted more. It just didn't happen.
Hey, oh well.
Really?
Get your pimping up. Tanisha says not given the option to ask to join, although I'm not trying to.
You want to join? Tell me you want to join. I want to bring you on. Tanisha, you want to join? Lorenz, you want to join so I can hear your lovely side of the.
Let's say my ex best friend did this and my ex was mad. Huh? Explain that a little bit. I'm trying to get
okay, tell me who want to come on camera. Oh, it said at the top, Tanisha. So, somebody, Lorenz, you come on here since you had it happen firsthand. Because I'm telling you,
Kayla said, make you look at all your friends sideways.
It does, but let me tell you this. I remember you saying that when you was in your pimping days, and you would go out and somebody fat will try to talk to you, right? You'd not be a group of girls. It'd be one fat, black, ugly one.
Right, and then everybody else look good.
With cross-eyed, not knees.
Right.
And then it's a whole group of cute girls.
Right.
And then when he trying to holler at a girl, they like, nah, my friend like you. And he like, wait a minute. But there is an unwritten code. If my girl liking him.
Yeah, but see, that's not the whole story, though.
Uh-huh.
Because when you see that same one again somewhere else by herself, it's on and popping.
Yeah, but she not gonna know. I'm not gonna do it in her face.
Right. That's the ticket. Because she been over there talking about how much you this, that, and third, but don't nobody like her. She ugly.
She what?
Ugly.
That's his new thing now. Everybody is ugly.
You got to go by the code. You can't disrespect the code. I'm my Jody voice. Baby boy. Yeah, I feel that.
Man, I don't know. I just find it really.
Well, my thing is, why would you want to do that anyway? Like,
well, I mean, now there's one side of it where you can feel like the guy that you know or the girl that you know was mistreating the person, and you like her, you think she's beautiful, you think she got it together.
I could like her all day, but I have no interest in doing that. Like, why would you want to get that retread?
The what?
It's a retread.
The retread.
Yeah, so what y'all can sit around and compare notes about who did what and how she did this on my birthday and your birthday?
But I'm sure they're not going to talk about it anymore because the other person going to act like they don't care.
But if you really over that person, that's what you'll do. Right?
Don't backtrack. I'm with you. Right.
Yeah.
But it has happened. It has happened where people got married out of that situation.
That's that foolishness.
You can't invite me to the wedding. I don't want to come.
That's that Borilla.
Because I might just trip you when you walk down the aisle. Just because I don't.
No, not trip.
But I think it's worse when you have children. When you if we were married,
of course,
and then me and you divorced, and then now you are with a friend of mine.
But see, that to me, like I said, you still have that same circle of friends. Just too. I don't see why somebody would want to do that. In my.
Boy said you read my mind.
Yeah, that don't make no sense to me. I have no interest in that at all.
I mean, but it was just funny that I've never heard a woman say it was okay ever. Men, I've heard say stuff like that.
Until the what's the name said it today.
Right, and when she said it, because we have another topic that we were going to talk about, and we will talk about it. We have to get our catch up on. But I'm at on the top of your page, wherever y'all at. I mean, no, bottom right hand corner. I forgot. Right. Share this to your page while we going on, so people can join, jump in, and get busy with us, so we can hear what we got talking. Can't talk. Right. What we have going on. Subscribe to our YouTube page because we are trying to get our YouTube up, so we can do our lives from YouTube as opposed to just Facebook Live.
And don't forget that you can also see most of our old videos on YouTube as well, because we have a lot of good content on there.
Right.
So you can always go back and then share it with your friends that, we're on YouTube. I think you can share the link, right?
It's funny because we were on a panel in February for Valentine's, and one of the people was saying anybody there hadn't heard of us. It was funny because we're in Orlando and they're in Orlando, but nobody there had heard of Black Love.
Mostly singles though.
No.
There was a couple married, but the rest of them were singles.
No, but I'm telling you, they weren't, and they had not heard of us. So what I did was a couple of them didn't have Facebook. So what I did was I sent them to our YouTube page, and they were able to go back and catch up. And the funny thing is, the information, even though it's not live, does not lose his power and its importance. Is
don't lose his power. Hey, you better say a word.
It don't lose power. It's like the blood. Won't we do it? All right. So Loren said, if there's children involved, that's a whole nother ball game.
Right.
But they were the couple they were talking about with them having children. So it was in the context of having children.
So what if that happened and they had children with the friend, and the friend was mistreating your kids, saying that my kid look better than yours?
Anytime that you mistreat my children, you have opened your can for yourself. I don't need a can opener.
Javette says, how far back does it matter? So I guess how far in the past does it go? Like, is there a time limit on, like, if you haven't been with them in 5 years, is it okay then? 1 year, 6 years? What's the cutoff on that?
All right, so Javette is asking a question. Is there a time limit or a cutoff on dating? So if I dated him 10 years ago, if I dated him in high school, if I dated him wherever, then there's a limit. I personally think I just can't do it, period.
Ever?
And because, you do change your circle of friends. Like who I hung in high school, who I hung with right after high school is different than who I hang out now. But just like, I just saw the girl I used to hang out with at the funeral stuff, remember?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so it wouldn't be cool that she dating my ex. Like,
Yeah, but I'm saying, what if somebody she dated when y'all was hanging out back in the day, and then now you met them and you got a
well, if I didn't know, it's different. But if I knew that was, like if you,
but
like,
I'm saying, so what? So even if you were dating and you didn't know, and then you find out, then what?
What I mean, but that's
Is it oh well at that point?
I think so.
Or
because,
you just, but we got to break up because
no. I think if
so, then you just lie and say you ain't know.
But if we used to hang together and we used to see each other, that's different. Like
I'm saying,
ain't
but
nobody in the world say they ain't know me and you was married. Not nobody.
Nobody know that. That's a secret.
Black love, baby. We be in. We be in.
And it's a secret because they don't know my name.
Oh my God.
Angie's husband. That's all they know.
That's what they call him, Angie's husband. We've been out of town. People say y'all that marriage couple thing.
I'm either black love or I'm Angie's husband.
Oh my God, yeah, that's so.
So I could date anybody. If I tell them my real name, they don't know why. And then they don't recognize me without you. If you're not with me, they don't recognize me.
That's not true.
That is true.
How?
Because remember the lady said, I thought that was you when you went in the store, and I came in behind you and I saw him and I knew it was y'all. She didn't even know it was you by yourself.
But so we had this years ago. We had just left the Folk Fest, and she was following us on Instagram. Right. We were posting pictures from that day, and so she saw me. But then it took a minute when she saw me. She was like, she looked familiar, but then once she saw the both of us, that's her.
Right.
So and that's them. Anyway.
So if I was someone by myself without Cedric, you, they would know.
Baby, people know who you are.
No.
Oh, they say y'all that marriage people stuff.
I'm anonymous. Anyway, Antoine said it doesn't matter how far back. If you have any type of respect for yourself as a person, you wouldn't cross that line, period.
I agree.
Loran say at least 3 years.
Somebody said you still crazy. I don't think there's ever going to be a chance where he doesn't go crazy.
Man, look.
I mean, when he's not crazy. So on YouTube, tell us hello. I see we have some people live on YouTube. We're trying to get our YouTube subscribers up so we can go live from YouTube. Right. So I would like for everyone to go and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And YouTube, you can comment. I haven't seen any comments. I'm just watching. But the thing about it is that if it's anybody in my cycle, my circle, in
your vicinity,
my vicinity that knows about me and Cedric, you're not okay to date my ex-husband. Even if I'm done with him, you can't. That's off limits.
It's all right. I'm gonna bring me back somebody from the Ukraine or some Yugoslavia or something like that. There
from where?
Far away. We'll come back with the fur around the collar. You know what I'm talking about?
You gonna bring you back somebody from Yugoslavia?
Yeah, Croatia or somewhere.
What? Why?
I don't know. They got something over there. Some diamonds.
She don't speak English. Huh?
That ain't perfect. Then she can't talk, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Read what Sharon said.
Everybody dating doesn't have that connection yet. They're together, then they break up, and her friend has that connection with him. Maybe they were meant to be together, so why not let them get together?
Okay, so let me throw a monkey wrench in this. I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
Right, it getting a little warm in here, man.
It's called air conditioning. Go cut it on.
Nah, these comments they getting warm.
All right, so this is the issue. My dad used to date my mom's friend.
Oh yeah, sure did.
And you know it's so funny because we heard this story one time after my dad used to date my mom's friend. I don't know what transpired, but my dad and mom ended up starting dating. They've been married now for 57 or so years. So
I think it was different back then too, though, because dating wasn't really like they were just courting.
But courting is the same thing we do as dating.
No, it ain't the same thing.
But I'm laughing because we're so dead set against.
Because now you say dating, that mean hunching.
Dating does not mean hunching.
Pretty much. They weren't doing that back then.
Okay, so is dating mean hunching? Please tell me.
Y'all know what it is.
When is dating mean hunching? No, baby, you date. You go out on a date. You just talk.
Okay, fine. That's fine. Just think about this. Think about how many people that you dated, and out of those people, how many did you not have sex with?
First of all, he not gonna put my business in the street like that. You don't know my story and all the things that I've been through.
Hello. Is this thing on? Hello.
Wait a minute. So dating equal hunching.
How many people that you dated that you did not have the sex with?
A whole bunch of them.
Oh, let me move over for this light and tatty thing up. You don't know what?
Somebody said you crazy. We got our first comment from our YouTube live. Listen, I'm just saying.
No.
Listen,
no,
okay, but seriously, I have had a lot of guys I dated. I didn't have sex with Cedric. You act like I was a hoe.
Bruh, listen.
So every girl you went on a date with, you hunched? Hunching is a nice word for sexual intercourse, people.
Pretty much.
Your mama taught you how to be a hoe.
I'm just gonna keep it 100. But I didn't do a lot of dating though. I didn't go out with girls a lot. I was focused on my lesson.
Cedric.
I try to get my education. Education is very important to all the kids out there. It's a PSA.
Okay, so dating. So when your daughters go on a date, that means they're going to have sex, Cedric?
No.
But you said dating equals hunching.
For the most part, I'm not saying everybody every time, but there's some outliers, and my daughters are outliers. They no sex until they're about 40.
He
I send them to the convent to be nuns.
He said until they're 40, and I guess his daughters are the only ones that's not going to be.
I ain't got to do it with nobody else. That ain't my problem.
But your daughters are the only ones going to keep their sex.
As for me in my house.
Oh, well, go ahead. Appreciate
it. Abstinence is the way. You know what I'm getting for graduation?
A Jezebel.
Hey! Hallelujah.
I cannot deal. Don't answer that. Said.
So, well, I'm a single mom, 5 girls. It's really hard for me to date. What advice would y'all have?
Ooh, Mildred, Miss Mildred.
Don't give up the cookie.
Please help me, cause this is some foolishness going on here.
I'm just keeping it 100. Real talk.
How's it 100? No, but
no,
really.
But I'm saying you say a lot. Now, just say if you went out with 10, right? How many did not?
And what time span are we talking about?
Ever. 10. So what you? 10%? 20%? Where you at?
2%.
2% that didn't?
Okay, listen. This is the thing. I get it, but I know a lot of people that have gone on dates and not been intimate, honey. No, I'm being serious.
Well, probably not the first one.
But hey, I know a lot of people that go out and they just go on a date and do what they're supposed to do.
What date 3 is going down.
Well, what? Is you reading the Steve Harvey book?
That was my book. Date 2 or 3, I got to have you. I can't talk to you no more after that.
Oh my Lord. Okay, so your daughter should not go on a date with Cedric.
I'm married.
I'm saying, or anybody like Cedric.
Oh, I'm sorry. She said she need to know response to the comment above. I don't see. Not everybody what?
Okay, so what comment above? Father, is
I think she's talking about not everybody. Well, that's true. Not everybody. But I'm just saying, just in general, there's always everybody doesn't do everything, you know. But anyway, we digress. We got off topic a little bit, but
I don't know how I feel about you throw me under the bus.
But listen to this. On that same note, even if you don't want to date the ex, it's okay to smash. Tamika, can you type it again? Because I didn't see it. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Just type it one more time, please. I saw that one. I didn't see the other one.
Delona says it's okay to smash. That's why I can't deal with her right there. I'm trying to find this comment from before. So y'all crazy. I love it.
Yeah, I don't see it.
I don't see it. Comment, Tamika. I'm sorry, baby. You know we're trying to. I don't see your comment, baby. At all.
Type it again, please.
We went back a lot. So if how can you find our YouTube?
With Black Love United.
If you go to youtube.com and you know the / and you put Black Love United, subscribe to our channel.
Yeah, Felicia said there's a reason they're an ex, not going backward. Sorry. I'm with you. I'm just asking the question though, because you may be saying you don't want to date because it gets weird.
See, she's saying, but it will get, but now, but you know, when you have sex, it gets weird anyway. Because
but I'm saying, what if it's just a one-time thing? You just
but listen, you don't know the outcome.
You just want to see what it do.
Okay, but if her hula hoop do something, you be like, I'm saying, so we can't be more. If she do something strange, and then you like, hey, we can't be a little closer, and she want to cut you off. Now you out here salty, or y'all trying to smash in the corner, so y'all nobody won't know.
Okay, Monica says, I don't like men around my girls unless it's a relationship, but I was told by a couple people that I should introduce them sooner. Well, I don't know about introducing them.
Well,
but you have to let them do some stuff. You can't keep them.
This is okay. This is the.
Well, you have to know the kids too, because
this is a double-sided problem. This is the plus and the problem.
Two-edged sword, right?
Yeah, two-edged sword. You don't want to keep bringing random men that you're dating around, because like you can go on a date with a guy, and then it's just a date. You know, y'all didn't vibe, or y'all didn't kick it, or whatever. It's nothing. I wouldn't bring somebody like that around your kids. The other side, and Tamika, we see a comment. We'll look at the other side is you don't want to be dating somebody. You get serious with them. It's a year, and then now you're trying to bring around your daughters or your kids, and they can't stand each other.
Right.
Because just like you gotta see if you're gonna be around. But you have to at least try to do an outing or something with them together. See how they interact.
It don't have to necessarily be like a date per se. When you just be like going to the park or whatever. And we actually did a video on that, and it's on YouTube. Mm-hmm. If you want to go and check that out.
The problem I have right now is all of my YouTube videos aren't labeled what they are.
Right, that's Monica. Yes.
Okay, so go ahead.
She said, "I say let's do about 4 dates first." Yeah, I mean it varies.
Well, but even 4 dates might not be enough.
Right.
I mean, you have to play it because first of all, it's a world of creepy people now. It's a bunch of pedophiles and criminals, and people have some ill will. So I wouldn't necessarily say after 4 days, baby, you out of this one. You got to get back in this.
I'm looking at this one.
I know. I wouldn't say after 4 dates that it's okay to take around your kids. I would say when you start to see that you like this person and you guys are getting closer, then you may want to at least try to see how what their interaction is like.
Come back on.
Okay, so that's the only side, because you don't want to do it too soon.
Right.
Because I know I had
too late.
Because I had a guy that's why I said it's a catch-22. Right. If y'all see y'all going down a path, y'all getting close quick. First of all, I'll tell you pump your brakes a little bit, but make sure that your children are okay with the person, because you bring in children, especially teenagers,
right?
And you bring this other person in there, a man especially, into a situation. You already got these teenagers, and my mom been letting me do whatever I want to do, or let me do this, and now he's saying, baby, you think that's smart to let them go out at 11 o'clock at night or 12 o'clock by themselves? And they like, he coming in here wreaking havoc.
Well, that's the thing, too. There's some conversations that have to be had before you get to that point as far as discipline and things of that nature. So, and that will help you decide when it's time to introduce them to the kids. So let's go back. We're not going to miss Tamika comment again. It's never okay. I'm married, and if I find out a friend smashed or dated my ex I was with for 6 years before I got married, I would still feel some type of way.
I think I would too, though. Honestly, I really would, because the questions would still be there. Like if you went, you have to shot again, babe. You got to get your butt in here.
Well, do something.
Put this in the middle so we can have okay.
Okay.
So
I got wide shoulders.
If we date, I don't care how many years ago, and now you have been smashing or you dating, I'm gonna be wondering. To me, it's not about the person, it's about the loyalty and the friendship. Mm-hmm. Because, now I don't trust you. Now I don't know what else you've been doing behind my back. Where, if I have a moment of weakness, am I worried about what I've said to you or done around you? Even if we're not the best, are you sharing or what you're doing?
Thanks for subscribing, Lawrence. We got you.
Yes, Lawrence. Thank you, Lawrence, for subscribing. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, please. And, well, I don't know what I said. Share this page.
Monica says, I do tell them I have kids, but they never meet any men. But she said her kids are from 7 to 21, and that's a really wide range. So that's a difficult situation.
Well,
Because
I'm not so much worried about the 21-year-old
right,
Monica because that's an adult, but the children that are in your house that you are raising, who is going to have to be in constant interaction and deal with this man that you're bringing in the house, is going to be important because there's nothing worse than getting married and you're happy with them, and then boy, if you don't get your butt, slide your butt over. Slide your butt over. You halfway out the YouTube shot.
you got all that thing in there. I can't get up in there.
That didn't sound good at all.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So
That
you know
wasn't
to have a disagreement with your husband, because you can have a good marriage, and it fails because you and your spouse can't get along when it comes to your children.
But, oh yeah, children and money, big time marriage wreckers.
Blended families is work by itself.
Right.
And when you have blended families, when we don't agree on the parenting styles, I say my children can do what they want to do. You say they need to ask for everything or whatever, or you gave them everything because the daddy wasn't doing this.
Look, Tamika Edward Jones said, I had responded earlier that dating nowadays, hunching, everything else is going on. I did a walk-up interview last year. I asked 5 men how far would they go or do girls go nowadays on the first date. 4 out of the 5 guys said everything, whatever you feel, falls under everything.
Oh.
So it looks like I might have been right with her case study.
But I think that women have lowered their standards.
True.
I think that women are in a place now where they feel that they have to do more to get this man because there's so many men out there. I mean, there's so many women out there.
Well, I'm going to go with a little different perspective on that. What I'm going to do, I'm going to say is that, you know, women now feel like they're men almost. So they're like, I'm in touch with my sexuality. Men hit it and quit it. Well, I can't hit it and quit it. So they have that type of mentality, I think. So that's why a lot more women are a little more sexually active a little sooner than maybe normally they would be. What do you think about that?
I agree that that's part of it, but I really think that we're competing against other women. That's why we don't have as much sisterhood. We don't have as much girl power. That's why you got all these movements now. Girl power,
Right.
Black girl magic. Now don't tear another girl down, because that is our normal. Because if he want you, then I'm gonna attack you. If you know, if you go on a date with a guy and every girl he go on a date with is letting him hit, then when you say no, they finna bounce. And I often wonder, because you know we've been told that if you
But see, that's not necessarily true though, because a guy, when he meets you, he knows right away if he likes you and if there's going a future with you, and then your actions toward him either bolsters that or tears that down. So you can say no to the sex and he won't run away. Now he might not spend as much time with you initially because he got other situations going on, but he'll keep coming back. You feel me?
the world shows no boundaries, yes, women feel like they can do what men do. And I agree with that statement. I'm just saying I really think that a lot of this stuff is we want to see this girl, she got a big butt, I want a big butt. She got big breasts, I want a big breast. She got this, I want that. Like, we do more competing instead of, because there's no way we should want somebody that has, okay, if you meet a guy and he was abusive, and first of all, I'm gonna tell y'all can look up people records on your own. Even if they're in Orange County, go to myorangecountyclerk.com, and if he got several cases of domestic violence on different women or one woman, you might want to take that into account. That may be something that you want to look at, because while there are women that lie, everybody ain't lying.
Right. Well, this is why I want to comment. Something you brought out that came to my mind. A lot of the girls now, or women rather, they all want to look the same. And the thing is, there's all different types of men that like all different types of things. Every man doesn't like a woman with a big booty or big breast. Some men like slim women. Some men like tall women, short women, light skin, dark skin. So be you, and you'll find the one that loves you for you without having to do any extracurricular whatever to change your appearance. You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind. We missed a bunch of comments here. Antoine said he did that already. He's telling everybody hit the bell on YouTube once you subscribe, and you'll get an update every time we drop a new video.
Antoine, you all right with me?
Yeah, I appreciate that, brother. We're going to be dropping lots of new content.
Because it's harder for us to go live from Facebook, and especially if we're at certain events.
Right.
Because if there's music in the background, you can't do this, you can't do that. We can do commentary on the bottom and stuff. So I would like for you guys to switch over to YouTube, so we'll have a little more
flexibility. We still gonna do Facebook too, but we're gonna come from YouTube because I think the platform is a little more user friendly.
Right.
But anyway, Lawrence says, listen, if it's my boy, I would never ever date his ex, but if it's an associated, it's fair game. Tamika says that's a good picture shot of us. Thank you, Tamika. Lawrence says,
what picture shot? To my on YouTube?
This right here, yeah.
This or YouTube?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I'm confused. But thanks.
Laurent says, my pops made it clear to me. He said it would cause too much confusion.
Right.
True.
Oh, and she said that was nice. I'm saying you'll find somebody that loves you. Yeah. But society doesn't make that easy.
Right. And they want everybody to look the same. It's crazy.
But that's like everybody's going for this Beyonce, long hair, blonde hair, big eyelashes.
Yeah, man, crazy.
Oh my God.
Just be the best version of yourself that you can be.
It doesn't mean that you don't take care of yourself, you don't get healthy, you don't get fit. Like I've started back on my gym life. I was 250 pounds and I lost the weight, and then with both my knee surgeries and all this other stuff, kind of got away from it. So I'm back on my grind. However, Cedric loves me for me. You know what I'm saying? And we not what we look like when we first got married, but that's when you find somebody that really loves you. Because what happens when you get to have an illness or a sickness or something that puts you down, when you can't do your hair a certain way. You can't, he can't go to the barbershop all the time, or what if he couldn't walk? What if something's wrong with his foot? Just so many things that come up in real life. Right. But what if so many things, some come up and you can't do the superficial stuff? That's what we're talking about. People get married for superficial stuff.
Well, the people get married for services, like what you can do for me.
But what happened when I can't do those services anymore?
When you can't render that service anymore, then what? It's like when we first got married, we got into a terrible argument. I was so pissed off at her. And then I think I was supposed to do something.
You're supposed to pay something.
And she was like, I guess you're not going to do whatever. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do it. Whether I'm mad at you or not is got nothing to do with me doing what I'm supposed to do as far as my responsibilities. And she was like, well, I just knew you wasn't going to pay this and you wasn't going to do this and do that.
But because that's what I have been accustomed to seeing people do. When they're mad at you, they withdraw their support or their love from you because, first of all, it's a way of manipulation. So I can get you to do what I want to do. Right. So I have to agree with you just to get what I need. But that's not what real love is. That's not what genuine love. That's not what Christ-type love is. And we have learned love from TV and Housewives and every other movie. You complete me. No, baby. I don't want no half person. You need to be complete by yourself. Right. But that's what we've learned, and that's what we've become accustomed to. So now it's very difficult for us to learn God's way. And I mean, even people that's not in church don't realize that there's a difference between God's love and there's a difference between the TV and the movie love. Right. The TV and the movie love, it always have a happy ending. And marriage don't always have a happy ending. It doesn't mean you get a divorce, but it don't always have a happy ending.
Right. Two things. One, Tamika says, men will tell you they get tired of that look. You have to switch it up. Now, as far as switch it up, that means you don't have to get a ponytail every day. You can get an updo, a side, or something like that. But switching it up, if they tell you need to get some butt implants and all that, that's a different type of situation.
So they want you to change everything about you.
Yeah, we ain't talking about that.
I like you, but you don't have no butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not.
Well, you don't like me then.
Right.
Basically, you like me looking like somebody else.
Well, they trying to do the Mr. Potato Head theory, right, where I'm trying to take, I like your career mind, I like your lovingness, I like this, but I want this part. So I don't know if you guys remember playing with Mr. Potato Heads when you grew up, but how often did your Mr. or Mrs. Potato Head look deformed? Because it was what we thought they want. We wanted this nose with these ears, with these eyes, with this body, and it looked so retarded because that was not how it was designed to look. But we always got to fix stuff.
And then you get it and it don't work for you anyway.
Right.
Christopher say TV love will have you jacked up. And
yes, it will.
And one thing I was going to say is that I have people, you know, obviously they see me and they're like, where's Angie? I'm like, I don't know. She doing what she doing. Like, how you not know what she is?
But you know what? And that's the thing. That is the one I want to talk about that on a topic because so often people ask, like, where's Cedric? I was like, I don't know. They're like, you don't know. Like, see, I think we get into, like, if he going, like, I tell me, he need to tell me more stuff when he going, because he said to just be going from job to job or doing whatever.
Right.
Like, if he's in his mom's house, I won't even know that. But that's not a big deal to me. Mine is more for the safety of Cedric. But if they ask me, okay, I'm leaving work, what's Cedric? I don't know. What you mean you don't know? I was like, maybe still working. I don't have trust issues with Cedric, so I'm not clocking like that. I mean,
you have to be tracking somebody and know their whereabouts every second, every minute, every day. I mean,
I don't know.
If they're this is the thing. If they don't trust you, and if I have to be on you to make you do right, then what's the purpose of that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
We were talking about, we had couples that say they've had infidelity in their marriage and they're over it now, but they have to monitor their Facebook page or their Instagram page or monitor their friend count and monitor who their friends and got to know who the friends are.
This is our page.
But then you don't trust him or her if I got to monitor everything they do and say, because there's always a way they're going to be away from you. And where there's a will, there's a way. If they want to get in some coochie, they will. If they want to get in some ding-a-ling, they will. So
slip and fall right in. Oh.
Right. And the thing about it is that, you know, the biggest part Cedric and I have is that we are always with the kids and doing, you know, we're doing a home remodel and we're doing couples things, like individual couples with other couples, whatever, talking to them and trying to help them. So we oftentimes forget to date. So that's probably our biggest thing that we know that's vitally important, that we don't take time, because we get home, we are exhausted by the end of the day.
I laugh because the other day you said, every time you lay down, you go right to sleep. I guess you be wanting to talk.
Well, because I'm used to we used to sit in the bed and just have wonderful conversations. Hey. Sometimes 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes he used to fuss talking about, why you want to talk to 4 o'clock? Because we be laughing and playing, and he playing tag and pillow fight. I mean, it wasn't even sexual, and that's the funny thing is that we just had a good time with it. I enjoy him, and I told him today, I said, I just miss spending time with you. Like, no broadcast, no going to see a couple. Like, we were, like, every time we get in the car to go get in the car, we are going to do something, not just just to chill.
Well, we did a little bit today, but not a lot.
But I'm saying, like, our daughter had surgery, so I had to go pick up my medicine, so I utilized that time to go and do that, and we stopped and got something to eat. But we don't just do like we used to do. And I think it's very important that, but off topic, trust is vitally important. If you can't trust him because you don't know his whereabouts and you can't check his phone, like, I have every phone code, password that Cedric has, I created. And I do not check his phone because I don't have a desire to check it. But if I want to use this, now if I say I need to use your phone and he like, you can't tell me what you do, why you can't find your phone now my husband is real funny about his stuff. He swear we tear everything up. He swear we tear everything up.
Boy, they should be product testers, because if it survived them, it's awesome.
So now on that account, he's very funny like that. But it is never like, you can't look through my phone while you're looking at the picture. He like, ain't you find such and such? Like, I don't have to worry about who Facebook is logged in. Like, I don't log out when I get out of Facebook. Why? Who logged in and who in the DM? And
you can do whatever you want, because I don't know how to work that Facebook at all.
All right, go back. Somebody said. We had a couple comments.
Antoine says, it means you trust your man, Angie. Tiffany Price says, sometimes it's not their partner. It could be them dealing with past trust issues. which shouldn't be brought in a new relationship.
Okay, now Tiffany, that is true. However, it can be a combination of both,
Right.
or it. But you
Well, the thing is, Tiffany, you're going to bring your past
baggage.
regardless. But the thing is, you have to work at not projecting that on your spouse.
But listen, and this is the funny thing, and people, this is what people love to say. Well, Miss Angie and Mr. Said, which I really don't know how we became the old head couple, but I guess we the old head couple now. Y'all don't understand, or y'all ain't been through that. And see, this is for people that have not watched all our old broadcasts, because I had serious trust issues when I met Cedric.
Right.
If he was going, I was going. He couldn't do nothing without me. I was like a leech, and it was dysfunctional because me being a, but mine was more, he was my friend. I didn't really have a lot of chicks I kicked it with. So, and then it was, I kind of like, okay, well, he finds something that's more interesting because we were struggling financially. It was a bunch of stuff that was taken into account with that. But I had to learn that I needed to get healing from my past, my trust issues, my insecurities, because it was so much that it was sucking the life out of our marriage. He didn't want to be in the house with me because everything was, what you doing? Texting that hoe? What you doing? Why you going over there? Why you was going to the store for 15 minutes? You only took 10. Like,
because I was sitting in the car getting my mind right to deal with your foolishness.
But I didn't realize I was driving him farther away than anybody else could. And when I heard somebody say, the only person that can break us up is you, I was like, ooh. You know, like, it wasn't us, but it was somebody was saying as a couple, the only person that can break us up is you, because of your insecurity and your trust issues and your, you know, where you going, why you doing that. Now, it's some people that when they be hoeing, you know they hoeing, but you knew your husband was a hoe, or your fiance was a hoe before you married him. When you married him, you got to ask God to change that, because you can't change that. You can't change somebody that's a hoe. Because hoes do good for a little while, and then hoes come back to hoe tactics. Have we not found that to be the case? It'd be a perpetual whole cycle.
About 90% of the time.
And so, you know, the trust didn't, people think, like, that's what I'm saying. People say, oh, y'all don't understand that. Y'all ain't been through that. We done been through all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
You just looking at what you see now, because God has helped us. He's fixed us. He's broken both of us down. He's built us back up.
Right.
And he's given us the tools to use.
Right.
But it doesn't come easy. Let me tell you, it don't come easy. And people oftentimes say, oh, if I had a wife like you, Angie, you'd be like, whoo, child, we probably wouldn't be married. Because, honey, the stuff that I did was not Christian-like.
Yeah, but see, that's funny. We had a relationship class at the church, and we had a couple at church been married a long time. A lot of the women were saying, oh, I want a husband like such and so got, but you not a wife like that his wife is. That's why you don't have a husband like that.
Supportive and
right. You're not doing what you're supposed to do.
And loving. It doesn't mean they don't have disagreements, but you look at the relationship and you want what they have, but you have no idea what they've been through. Right. You have no idea how many times that he had to be quiet, she had to be quiet, they had to learn. You have no many times they went through stuff. Right. And, you know, I tell Cedric, our ministry, and it's so funny because it took so many years for us to learn this, is one of being used. When couples aren't doing well, we hear from them all day, every day. When they're doing good, we don't hear from them. Right. But then when they get in crisis, we don't hear from them again until we like, that person ain't married no more, that person ain't together, because
I think they're ashamed to
well, but they don't want to put the work in. Well, they thought that being with us was gonna make a magic wand. We went to regular counseling for 2 years, every night on Monday. We went to we had a couple that we were accountable to, that we're still accountable to till this day. We went to church classes and seminars. We put the work in. We got the knowledge, so when things happen, we could pull from the knowledge we had. Yeah. But it doesn't come miraculously. My parents were married for 50-some years. His parents divorced. There's not a golden rule on what, I mean, there's things that I learned that my parents did that I needed to do differently, and there's things that he learned that he needed to do differently. We all learn different things, right. But you got to learn.
All right, let's get to these comments. Hey, didn't two Jackson brothers marry the same woman?
I heard that, but I don't know.
Both had babies from the same woman.
Ooh,
that could be. Antoine said, I'm with you on that. Said
Yeah, somebody said.
Drop certified service. What is that? Oh, we're talking about the bags. Ramsey Devon says balance. People don't have it.
Correct. They don't have it.
A smiley face, a heart.
Yes, yeah. That's Shampriya.
Yeah. Tiffany is laughing.
Hey, Shampriya.
We're not going to talk about these hoes for everybody, JT Money.
Really?
Everyone wants something for nothing. No one wants to go through the pressure, which I call the diamond process.
But you know what, though?
That's true.
But I'm going to just throw a number out there. If we were saying out of 100 couples, I'm going to say 80, okay, 100%, 100 couples, 80% don't want to go through the process. Right. They want a magic potion, magic word.
That microwave fix.
And it doesn't work like that. Mm-mm. If we had jumped, listen, how bad our marriage was in the beginning, the first 5 years, if we had jumped ship, we had checked out mentally. We was gone mentally. Mm-hmm. Would you say?
You was. I was right there with you.
Well, stop lying.
Ow, that's a solid battery.
Were you checked out mentally?
Probably. I don't remember. That's so long ago, but yeah.
Remember you saying I didn't even like. You said we were married, but you didn't like me.
That don't mean I was checked out. I was very into it mentally because I didn't like you a lot. Thought you were ugly. Ugly.
No, damn it. Okay.
No, but I understand what you're saying. Yeah, I'm sure there were some times. Yeah.
But you can't be into a marriage that you say you didn't even like me, and I didn't like you.
But no, you say checked out mentally. I was using my mind a lot.
No, checked out of the relationship. Like you were married on paper, but you were checked out of the relationship. You was married only on paper.
I was calling down to see if the paper was real. They actually found it.
Cedric, shut up.
I was. Now I call down because I can't believe it. It's so amazing.
But tell the difference in the worst time and the best time.
Right. Marriage can be the best or the worst thing that ever happened to you.
You know, people don't understand. People see what you have and think that, oh, y'all got gravy. But y'all, if y'all had seen us, and look, like old people say, quiet as it kept. It's been some times in recent years where I was like, oh, I just wish you just disappear.
Right. Just fall in the hole.
But then we hear another couple story and we like, never mind.
Girl, I love you so hard.
You not that bad.
At all.
the stuff we having disagreements now is like, that's not real issues, I guess. Mm-hmm. When people come and talk and we hear it's like,
no, tell about the time you were on the phone with your friend and then she was laughing at talking about how we argued.
Oh yeah, okay. So I was on the phone with my friend and I told him to do something. He's like, I told you that. I was like, Cedric, I was like, I thought you did it. And we going back and forth. Now to me, we hard down fussing. She was like, y'all fight so cute. She was like, I wish our fights was just that calm and cute. But we weren't named, and in hindsight, we had to think about it because like we weren't name calling.
We weren't yelling.
We weren't yelling. I mean, I thought we was very firm.
I thought so too.
But now we've had don't get it twisted. We had some, even as of what months ago.
Nah,
when last time?
It was longer than that.
It wasn't. Boy, don't you lie to people.
It was.
Yeah, because you tripping.
Maybe.
Yeah, my husband.
You want to give me my medicine?
Really?
I was out.
I don't be withholding.
I need that refill. Can I get a refill? Anyway.
Yeah, we're coming to the end of our hour, and we want to say thank you for all those who subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please go to go to youtube.com/Black Love United. Subscribe.
Hit that bell.
Like who was it just said? Antoine said hit the bell so you get notified when we upload. Because we're starting to go live from YouTube as opposed to Facebook because it just gives us so many options. Because a lot of venues we go to, if it's can't talk.
You okay?
I'm hungry.
What? We right here. Cedric's stomach is hungry.
If we have music in the background, you can't upload it without putting certain things, and it's just going to be a pain in the butt. Right. So we're trying.
We got a lot more things coming. We're gonna have more content. My beautiful wife is gonna learn me.
Touch my boobie.
I know. I'm sorry. They're just sitting there looking.
You got to pay for that.
I'll give you something later. Anyway, and more content. more stuff. We're gonna have some giveaways. We're gonna give away a couple T-shirts. And
yes, we're getting some new shirts
some Black
made.
Love memorabilia, some coffee cups, and
like I actually have to.
Clocks and mouth
I got to go back and see which one subscribed first, whether it was Antoine or Lawrence. And then when we get our stuff in,
somebody gonna get some shirts around here.
Yes, Lawrence, we appreciate you joining in. Look, this is how our house is, and I found that this is what makes our marriage work. This is what makes us go through those hard times because we're friends. We enjoy one another. Our kids, we do this. We might have a day of tag. They might have a water fight. I don't want to be involved, but this is the stupid stuff that my family does. But I think that's what makes us us. I think that's
we're gonna have some family episodes coming up too.
Oh my God,
is that right, babe?
Y'all should have seen the ones where we had our children. We talked about blended families, and it was pretty interesting. It was some more stuff that we were supposed to do. Our oldest son's supposed to be on there, but of course his behind there didn't show up like he's supposed to. But he grown, so you know, grown kids
old and crusty
live on their own, do what they want to do. So I'm just telling you. All right, Antoine, we're going to see if it was you. If it was you, I'm going to inbox you. You give me your, look, I'm being your DM. Ha! Tell you in front of my husband, be sliding in Antoine DM. What's your shirt size? What's your, no, I don't know. I'm just saying something. All right, I see somebody else subscribe. So we're going to take from our subscribers.
Right, we're just going to pick random. People just going to get swag.
No, but you know what?
Out swag. That's what it is. Gear.
But this is the thing, too.
Geared up.
I want to know how many people can you get. If you can get subscribers to subscribe and you let us know that they came from you, then I guess we could give them like...
We're going to have some nice stuff.
Oh, we got...
Matter of fact, put it in the comments on YouTube what y'all want. Put it in there.
Now, he didn't went all the way stupid.
Put it in the comments.
Was it Eula?
Qualls? Yeah, appreciate it.
Okay, we appreciate it. I just got another subscription. It tells me when y'all subscribe. I appreciate it.
We're doing everything.
I'm telling you.
Umbrellas, all that there.
Umbrellas.
Coffee mugs.
God, that's
T-shirts. You hear me?
Oh, God.
Book bags, all that there. You know what I'm talking about? Swag.
Anyway, we're going because you got to go get some eat because I got to do something on my own.
Black Love.
But these are the shirts that these are the older shirts. We got some new stuff coming up.
The news is going to say Wakanda on the back.
No, baby. It's not going to say Wakanda. You're stupid behind. Antoine, you need 5 or 6X or you in Cedric ministry right there.
There you go.
All right. So this is the thing. So just inbox me your size. Lawrence, inbox me your size. So I'll let you know which one y'all win. But if you get your people to subscribe. And once you tell me...
Look, this is about everybody came from him. Man, you been on here 2 minutes.
Ain't nobody came from you, Renako.
Boy, you been on here 2 minutes.
We ain't seen you in 12 years anyway. Ain't nobody studying you.
We gonna ship you a halter top Black Love.
A what?
Nah, Black Love.
Ladies, I got some t-shirts, but we do have some nice stuff coming up. Did y'all see my wrestling shirt? It says what is it called?
I don't know.
Mom's Wrestling or whatever it was. And it had our girls' pictures in there from the wrestling season. We got Black Love shirts coming just like that.
Look, ladies, we got some Black Love bling shirts coming. Woo, don't want to miss it. You know, women like shiny. They love shiny.
So anyway, we gonna look. So next week, I'm gonna put on there, if you can tell me who subscribed from you, because you know you can share it to your people, and then tell them, let you know, text somebody the subscription thing, and you know.
My baby hungry. Her mouth ain't working right. She's on.
Anyway, trick baby. Have a good night. We got to pray real quick. Are you praying? You want to check us out?
Huh?
Are you praying?
No, you on the road, baby.
I'll take up a
cameo cup. Ow, word up.
All right, let's pray. Dear Lord, we thank you for this day, Lord. We thank you for another wonderful broadcast, Lord. Coming back, Lord, and seeing all of our wonderful extended friends and family, Lord, that came to join us, Lord. We ask now that you would just keep us, Lord, as we go through these days, Lord, with our marriages and our fiancés and even our singleness, Lord, that you would teach us what we need to learn, that our marriages would be better, our relationships would be better, that we will love ourselves so when we get somebody, that we will be better. So we thank you right now. All these marriages that are on here, we pray for a rekindling, a renewing, a refreshing, Lord. Yes, we cancel the sound of the enemy over their lives, over their children, over their family, Lord. I thank you, Lord, for them having exciting testimonies of how your love has just come and transformed their marriage in their life, Lord. We thank you for everything that you're showing us, teaching us, and how you're using us, Lord. And we call it done in Jesus' name. Amen.